Good morning, class 12D. Let us now begin with the merits or advantages of having a planned behavior in any business organization. Now, like I already told to you in the previous class, planning helps us in what? Planning helps us to create a bridge between where we actually are to where we want to go. Now, since planning is totally future based, planning depends on what we are going to do in future, it is very important to find out why are we doing all these efforts, why are we putting in so much time and money, why are we doing so much brainstorming. Because it is giving us certain results, because it is result oriented, it will provide us a direction, it will help us to reach a certain destination, and this brings you certain advantages or merits or importance, how important it is to have anything planned in a business organization. Since children are continuously joining, I cannot go to the other side of the screen. Please let me know if you are able to see the screen properly, the board properly. Okay, so let me begin with you. Please copy down the first point. Importance, advantages or merits of planning, under which point number 1, it provides directions. Copy down the first point. It provides directions. So how does planning helps you? Planning provides you or gives you a path. You can write, planning provides a path on which you have to walk for the coming days or for the coming weeks or for the coming months, whatever is the time period of a planned activity. So planning provides you a direction, it helps it as a guide so that you reach your destination, so that you reach your desired goal properly in the given time, with the minimum cost and with the effective amount of workers working for your organization. If you are doing any activity in an unplanned manner, it is possible that you will reach it, but you will not reach on time. It is possible that you will complete the work in time, but it will not be up to the mark. So planning provides you direction for every aspect to be completed properly and in given time. So here you can write, planning provides direction. Planning provides direction. Are you trying to say something? If not, put off your mic. If so, please speak. So planning provides direction to the future activities and helps us to reach those smoothly in the given time, in the stipulated or in the given time. Point number 2. Note down point number 2 from the board. It reduces the risk of uncertainty. It reduces the risk of uncertainty. Second point, it reduces the risk of uncertainty. So in this you can write, planning reduces the risk of uncertainty. However, a business activity is an uncertain activity. We don't know the market situations. We don't know how a customer is going to react. But if you are planned, you will always have certain things in mind what you are going to do if there is any uncertain event. For example, you make provisions for depreciation. You create a general reserve for general purposes, or you create special reserves for specific purposes. What are these? These are a part of planning. Do we do this in accounts? We create certain types of reserves और उसमें से पैसा हम extract कर सकते हैं when there is any contingency, when there is any unseen liability. So it reduces the risk of uncertainty. What you can write in this? You can write, a planned activity will help us to reduce or eliminate. A planned course of action, you can write, a planned course of action will help you. A planned course of action will help you to reduce. You cannot write eliminate because business activities are uncertain. It will help you to reduce the risks, the possible risks in business. However, a risk of uncertain situation is always there in business. For example, if there is an earthquake, if there is a pandemic, presently we are going through one. So in this case, all the big business houses who had certain plans in 2019, that in 2020 I am going to do this, or in 2021 I will be reaching at this point of my business, but all that failed because of certain natural activities. So planning can reduce the risk, but it cannot eliminate the risk. This is one of its limitations. So it can reduce the risk of uncertain activities or uncertainties. Third point, please note down the third point. At any point of time, if you are unable to understand anything, you please ask me, I'll repeat. Third is, planning reduces overlapping and wasteful activities. Planning reduces overlapping, the third point, planning reduces overlapping and wasteful activities. Planning reduces overlapping and wasteful activities. Now when you are planned, you know that only 10 employees are required to complete this particular task, or only 20 days are required to complete this particular order. You are planned. You stop wasting the efforts, you stop wasting your money, and this is how you are more appropriate, you are more apt, you are more up to the mark. So planning reduces overlapping. I also did the same work. My co-fellow, instead of doing the other work, he also did the same work. So both of us did one thing twice, but the other thing was remained undone. Neither I did it, nor the other fellow. Two things were supposed to be done. I also did, and the other fellow also did. But the other thing which was remaining undone is remaining undone from both of us. I also made the trading account, he also made the trading account, but none of us made the profit and loss account. So planning stops wastage and planning stops overlapping. Planning reduces overlapping and wastage. One term you can add here, planning in a business organization, write down, planning in any business organization reduces redundancy. REDUDANCY. Planning reduces redundancy. Means किसी भी चीज़ का useless हो जाना, not in the state of being used. So this stops. Can you please repeat the spelling again? REDUNDANCY. Redundancy. Please check it out. It is redundancy. Redundancy means something becoming waste. किसी भी चीज़ का waste nature का हो जाना is called redundancy. So it reduces overlapping, wastage, and also redundancy. Okay. The next point is planning promotes innovative ideas. Planning, it promotes innovative ideas. While you are in a state of planning, I'm still planning, I'm still taking reviews from people, I'm still asking their expert opinions, I am in the state of planning stage. So in this stage, it promotes innovative ideas. However, once a plan is already done, then it is fixed. Then we cannot be more flexible. So planning promotes innovative ideas when we are in the initial stages of planning. So you can write, planning promotes innovation at its initial stages. Planning promotes innovation at initial stages. Just now you will see limitations में कि जब हम plan कर लेते हैं तो हम उसको flexibility नहीं provide कर सकते, because this is the plan of action. You have to follow things like this. So that is one way when it stops innovation. But here in the initial stages of planning promotes innovative ideas. The next point it does it facilitates in decision making. We have a plan with us. And how have we jumped to a conclusion? We have jumped to a conclusion only when we have analyzed the data and we have done the decision making. So planning is very helpful in decision making, because at any point of time when you are planning something, you require decision making. Remember I told you in the last class, अगर हम unsure होते हैं या अगर हम confirm नहीं होते, confused होते हैं, we are not called that we are in a state of planning. We are not planned when we are confused, but we are clear about our thoughts and we have made the decision making. So planning facilitates decision making for any business organization. As decision making is required to set up any plan. As decision making is foremost, or you can write decision making is required when you are making any plans. Shall we move to the next point? It establishes standards for controlling. Unless I know that this chalk is, when this will be created, this will be white in color. Unless when I know this, somebody can make this pink, somebody can make this purple in color, some other fellow loves peach color, so he will make it in peach color. So there will be difficulty in controlling their activities. It will be difficult to analyze if the desired results have been achieved or not. But if the things are planned, it establishes standards of control. हमें पता होता है कि जैसा हमने डिजायर किया था, जैसा हमने प्लान किया था, उसका आउटकम वैसा आया कि नहीं. So planning establishes standards of control. Here what you can do, you can write, since we know the desired results beforehand, since we know the desired results beforehand, we can establish controlling. We can establish controlling. Any confusion with any of these points, students? Any point?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Shall we move to the other side? Limitations. Now, since I see that the clock allows, we will move to the limitation section also. And there are people who regularly join late, due to which I am not able to move to the other side of the board. Kindly do not let this happen again. Otherwise, I will ban you from the remaining classes of that week. Let me make this clear. Limitations. The first one is planning leads to rigidity. Remember I told you that planning encourages innovation but at very initial stages. But once the plan is done, I know that I want my product to be like this. And no new innovations will be allowed. It means planning promotes rigidity. हमने plan कर लिया अपना action, अब तो हमें ऐसे ही काम करना. It becomes rigid to function in an organization if it is planning each and every activity. It becomes rigid, it becomes inflexible, and it does not promote innovation. It does not promote innovation and the working becomes rigid. This is one limitation. Let's talk about the other. Planning may not work in a dynamic environment. It will not work in a dynamic environment. Please write down. Second point is planning will not work in a dynamic environment. The second point is planning will not work in a dynamic environment. Now this is a continuation to rigidity. When you are rigid, it means you are not dynamic, you have become static. I have put a block at my brain, at my thinking capacity, and I will not think beyond because I have a plan of action in front of me. I have become rigid. So when you are rigid, the dynamic environment conditions will not be successfully met. So one limitation of planning includes it will not function properly in a dynamic environment. हमने तो plan कर लिया था that I will open 10 new stores and I will set up 20 staff members. But the dynamic environment says do not open a new store, do not employ staff. But since I have made all the arrangements, I am planned. So all that money will go in waste. So it will not function in a dynamic environment very properly. I am not saying planet will not at all function in a dynamic environment. Everything does not change. But a few things do change when we are talking about the practical scenario. The external forces of business, always remember the temperament of a consumer, the natural calamities, the government policies, all these will bring a dynamic environment in the business. However, planning will fix you to only one solution. That is why rigidity is followed and dynamic environment conditions are not met. The next point says Planning reduces creativity. Okay? Reduces creativity. I am an employee. I have a very bright idea in my mind. I approached my subordinates, or I approached my, not subordinates, I approached my seniors. Sir, I have a very brilliant idea to share with you. But sir said, sorry ma'am, we have already made a plan and we will not go either left or right from that. So it reduces creativity. It do promotes innovation, but at very initial level. But once the plan is already made, because I have become rigid, I cannot welcome creativity in my business. I hope you are able to relate. They are just in contrast with the importance. The next point says, planning involves huge cost. Of course, there is high cost. How will there be high cost? I have employed an expert. Please chalk out a plan for me. I have appointed an expert in accounting. Please make accounting records for me so that I can compare the balance sheets for making plans. I have employed people. I have called upon a meeting to decide on a plan. I have made expenses. I have spent on their food packages and tiffin boxes and this and that. It has all added to my cost of running. My running expenses have increased because I have to make expenses for planning out things. प्लान करने के लिए भी बहुत सारे एफर्ट्स यूज होते हैं, टाइम यूज होता है और हमें एक्सपर्ट्स की ज़रूरत होती है, which will increase my ultimate cost of running of the business. So this is one limitation, that planning leads to high cost. However, let me mention this here, that planning is so important that even it involves high cost, all the business organizations have to undergo planning, otherwise they will not be able to function properly. बहुत महंगी होती है प्लानिंग करना, इसलिए अनप्लान तरीके से बिजनेस करो. This is not the correct attitude. The next point here is, planning is a time consuming process. It is a time consuming process. Planning is time consuming because हम previous records को current records के साथ compare करेंगे, then we will do brainstorming, then we will work upon it, we will use many application softwares are even nowadays available जो आपको graphically compare करने में help करते हैं, that previous records are this, see your graphs have raised high or your graphs have gone down. All this will not only add to the high cost, but it will also increase the time. बहुत सारा time planning में you can say invest हो जाता है, you cannot say waste हो जाता है, but it is invested into the business because I am spending a lot of time. I means the board of directors or the management. They are investing a lot of time in making the plans. So planning is a time consuming process. अगर हमने जल्दीबाजी में कोई भी decision making कर ली और कोई भी important fact miss हो गया, तो जो हमारा plan है, will it be proper? Will it be in a state to be applied? No. It will bring you risk. तो उससे better है कि उस plan को मत ही apply करें. So that it suggests that planning is a time consuming activity. And the last point says, planning does not guarantee success. Very risky. Planning does not mean success. I am planned, I am going to succeed. I am planned, I am going to make only profits. This is not the criteria of business, because in any dynamic environment, anything can happen at any point of time. Any running business can, a full stop can be put to it. So, planning is not a guarantee that you will succeed. Right on the 6th point, planning is not a guarantee to success. Planning is not always a guarantee to success. However, planning is a very important step towards success. But by planning, it is not sure that you are going to make only profits and profits. It is possible you have planned, but your plan did not work at all. But your plan failed. Failed due to natural calamities, failed due to those factors which were not in your hands. You made a very good plan, but the government had put a check. You made a very good plan, but the customer's preference changed. You made a very good plan, but the market conditions changed. In that case, your planning will not lead you to success. So, did you understand the limitations of planning, children? Did you understand the limitations of planning?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, can you elaborate more for rigidity, ma'am, the first point?
Rigidity. Okay.
Yes, ma'am, again.
Sure. Now you see, I was planning for a order, a crore rupees order, and I have, for example, these 6 steps. In the course of action, जब हमने practically इस plan को implement किया, तो मैंने देखा step A, B, C, D और E के अलावा इसमें एक step number F भी होना चाहिए था. लेकिन अब तो सारी प्लानिंग हो गई है, एवरीथिंग इज डन. आई हैव टू फॉलो A to E, F के लिए अब कोई भी जगह नहीं. इट मीन्स इफ आई एम प्लान आई हैव बिकम रिजिड. इसके बियॉन्ड अब मैं जा भी नहीं सकता हूँ, कुछ सोच भी नहीं सकता हूँ, बिकॉज ऑल द अरेंजमेंट्स आर बीइंग मेड अकॉर्डिंगली. हो सकता है स्टेप नंबर F को फॉलो करने के लिए आई नीड टाइम, आई नीड लेबर्स, आई नीड एनी एक्स्ट्रा कॉस्ट. But this cannot be implemented because I have made myself rigid because I am already planned. I am sure it got clear to you.
Ma'am, means it's not flexible.
Anyway, I'm sorry,
Ma'am,
I
means
could
it's
not
not
understand.
flexible.
Yes?
Ma'am, it means that it's not flexible enough.
Yes, it is not flexible. It is rigid, it is inflexible, it does not welcome changes. It is non-adaptive and it is inflexible. Rigidity mein you can write, it is non-adaptive and it is inflexible. Fine, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, any other thing that you wish to know from all what we studied today?